Good afternoon, and welcome to the graduation ceremonies for the St. Demetrius class of 2016. My name is Miss Hannah, for those of you that don't know me, and I've had the pleasure of teaching this group of students for the past year and a half, first as grade 7s and now in their final year here at St. Demetrius. I would like to welcome Father John, Father Polisa, and Father Shamelda, Ms. Bojek, our principal, the teaching staff at St. Demetrius, all of our students, and the parents, family members, and friends of our graduating students here today. These grade 8 students are here to celebrate an event that acknowledges their hard work and achievements over the years at our school. We have been fortunate to witness their growth at St. Demetrius and are so proud of them. These students have touched the lives of their parents, relatives, friends, principal, and teachers. At this time, we ask Ms. Bojek to distribute the diplomas to our graduates. Father John will also be presenting each graduate with a blessed icon. And lastly, we thank the Budychnist and Ukrainian credit unions for providing each student with a keepsake, and we ask them to come up at this time. Students, as your name is called, please come forward and receive your diploma, icon, and gifts. John Bay. Daniel Bochan. Adam Dukevich. Gregory Filipski. Vitaly Gorditsa. Christina Katz. Mark Marianchuk. Julian Nazarowitz. Lukian Peko. Ivan Shkaruk. Andrew Schweck. William Slobodian. Ivan Swiston. Lilia Simoni. Bogdan Yavorsky. and Michael Zachipalenko. Before we begin our awards ceremony, we would like to share with you all of the results from the Gauss Math Contest from the University of Waterloo that our 16 grade 8 students participated in on May 10th. Students, if you receive a recognition at this time, please come forward to accept your certificate. The certificate for outstanding achievement, which is the highest score in our school, is awarded to John Bay. Certificates for distinction go to Adam Dukevich, Julian Nazarowitz, Andrew Schweck, and Michael Zachipalenko. The remaining students received certificates of participation, which will be found in their composite folders. We will now begin our awards ceremony. Students, if your name is called for an award, please come forward as the award is presented to you. I kindly ask Ms. Bojek to present the first award this afternoon. The honor roll is given to those students who have a combined average of at least 80% in both terms this year. The recipients of the honor roll award are as follows: John Bay, Adam Dukevich, Julian Nazarowitz, Lukian Peiko, Andrew Schweck, Ivan Swiston, and Michael Zachipalenko. The academic award is given to the student who has achieved the highest overall academic average for both terms. This year, I am pleased to present the academic award to John Bay. I kindly ask Madame Blaroska to come up at this time to present our next award. The French award is given to the student who has demonstrated hard work and excellent achievement in all aspects of the French program. This year, Madame Blaroska presents the French award to Lukian Peiko. I now ask Pani Shafranska and Pani Romanko to come forward to present the Ukrainian awards. The first Ukrainian award will be presented to the student who has excelled in the Ukrainian as a second language class. This year, Pani Romanko presents the USL award to Julian Nazarowitz. The second Ukrainian award is presented to the student who has excelled in the advanced Ukrainian class. This year, Pani Shafranska will present the advanced Ukrainian award to two students, Andrew Schweck and Michael Zachipolenko. I now ask Pani Yatsukoska to come forward to present the Music Award. The Dr. Neva Duke Music Award is given to the student who has demonstrated hard work and achievement in the music program throughout the years. Today, the award is presented to Adam Dukevich. I kindly ask Ms. Rudy to come forward to present our next award. The Athletic Award is presented to an athlete who over the years at St. Demetrius has displayed leadership, sportsmanship, and a notable effort in athletic sports teams and events. This year, the Athletic Award goes to Daniel Bochan. I kindly ask Father John to present our next award. The Christian Service Award recognizes the student who models Christian values in everyday situations, as well as an involvement in the parish community. This year, Father John presents the award to Ivan Swiston. Ms. McInnes-Ray is asked to present our next award. The Sister Rachel Tatarin Leadership Award is given to the student who takes on a leadership role and contributes significantly to the school community. The winner of the Leadership Award today is Michael Zachipolenko. I kindly ask Ms. Clancy to come forward. The School Spirit Award recognizes the student who has displayed enthusiasm and positivity within the school community over their years at St. Demetrius. This year, the Spirit Award is presented to Andrew Schweck. Ms. Clancy will also be presenting our next award. The C. Sayer Award is presented to a student who displays outstanding perseverance and personal development throughout their years here at St. Demetrius. This year, the C. Sayer Award is presented to Lilia Simoni. The last award to be presented this afternoon is the Merit of Distinction, which recognizes a student who has demonstrated a consistent positive attitude and enthusiasm towards learning. This year, I am pleased to present the Merit Award to Ivan Shklaruk. Congratulations to all of our graduates on their successes this year. Graduates, as your time here at St. Demetrius comes to a close, please remember that with endings come new beginnings. You will always have the memories you have made here and the lessons you have learned. Take them with you as you approach new challenges and adventures in the years to come. This year has been anything but ordinary. You have had a very unique grade 8 experience, and I hope that it's been memorable for you all, as it has definitely been for me. You have experienced some highs and lows, but you have, without a doubt, left a print on those you shared your experiences with here at St. D's. You may be a small group of graduates, but you have had a large impact on our community. I have had the privilege of teaching this group of students for the past year and a half, and can easily say that you are truly one of a kind. We have shared many laughs, stories, and memories, as well as some moments we may wish to forget. But I will be the first to admit that you have all shown a significant amount of growth, independence, perseverance, and commitment, which I feel so lucky to have witnessed. I am very fortunate to have been a part of your final years here at St. Demetrius. I have no doubt that you will succeed in any endeavor you choose to pursue. I wish you all a smooth transition into high school, and may you always strive to be the best you can be. God bless and good luck. We will now hear from the student who has been selected to receive the Valedictorian Award. This award is given to a student whose presence, attitude, and hard work has exemplified excellence in their school involvement. Upon receiving this award, this student has been given the honor of speaking for their graduating class. I kindly ask Ms. Bojek to present the 2016 Valedictorian Award to Lukian Peko.
Всечесні отці, шановна пані директорка, вчителі, учні, дорогі батьки, родино та гості. Здається, недавно ми переступили поріг цієї школи, а сьогодні, через 10 років, ми вже є випускниками. Я пам'ятаю перші дні нашого навчання, коли пані Гурська, пані Яневич і міс Еверст зустрічали нас у початкових класах. І як батьки плакали в коридорі, а діти плакали в класі. А вчительки не знали, кого перше заспокоїти. Батьків чи дітей. А ще я пам'ятаю, що ми в класі мали багато дівчат. А тому що ми були такими джентльменами з найкращими поведінком і культурними манерами, більша частина дівчат повтікали. І залишилася найвитриваліша Ліля, а згодом до неї приєдналася Христина. Джейкі і Яськи пролетіло майже без пригод. Майже. Я тільки кусив хлопчика, що був на 2 роки старший від мене. Почався перший клас, а тоді ми зустрічалися з пані Шафранською і пані Романко. OMG. Для тих, що не розуміють, oh my goodness. Пані Шафранська і пані Романко, ви дійсно вивели нас в люди. Я своїм батькам пояснюю вже 8 років. Мені суботньої школи не потрібно. Мене ще пані Шафранська навчила. Я думаю, всі мої однокласники мене підтримають. Отож, наші перші вчительки, пані Шафранська і пані Романко, хочу вас запередити, що української мови, культури і історії ви нас навчили. І дякую вам за ваші зусилля і терпеливість. Хочу додати, що каліками української мови не будемо. Ви дійсно нас навчили бути гордими українцями. Отож, низький вам поклін за вашу працю. Lorsque Madame Hannah m'a appelé pour me dire que je suis la majeure promotion cette année, je ne pouvais pas la croire. Je savais que vous vouliez être un bon élève et obtenir de bonnes notes, mais je n'ai jamais pensé être un major de promotion. Mes parents me disaient toujours que l'éducation est très importante et que tout est possible. Ils m'ont appris à faire face à l'adversité et à travailler fort pour tout ce qu'on veut. Félicitations à tous les diplômés. Aujourd'hui, nous tournons la page et nous tournons un autre chapitre de notre histoire. Merci, Madame Blarowska, pour nous éduquer en français. Il a été un tour d'amusement. Now I'm finally in my comfort zone, the English part of my speech. In the start of grade 4, we entered our first intermediate class. This was the year Ms. Rudy began teaching us. Through her teaching techniques and life lessons, we learned a lot that year. The endless supply of Twizzlers also probably helped. At the end of that year, we were happy that we learned so much, and we wish we could have Ms. Rudy for one more year. The next year, our wish was granted. Ms. Rudy was our teacher once again. But this year was different from the last. The dynamics of our school had changed this year due to the department of the principal, Ms. Kudbabic Putko. New principal, Ms. Bozic, brought a new flavor to our school. She introduced new concepts and different teaching methods. This was also the first year we had a split class. These changes were important for our development because we learned to adapt to new situations. After another wonderful year with Ms. Rudy, it was time to move on to another teacher. For grade 6, we had the ever-happy Ms. Clancy. Throughout the years we were in her class, Ms. Clancy always tried something new to make the lesson interesting. One of the ways she made school more fun was by assigning projects at the end of the chapter instead of giving our class a test. She gave me my favorite project to date. It was a project about designing a spacesuit for Mars. Perhaps I could put it to use one day. Ms. Clancy also came up with the coolest art projects, whether she let us create our own t-shirt or make a plate into a Christmas drawing. The years I spent with her helped me expand my ability to think outside the box. After a great year, it was time to move on to the grade 8 class, where Ms. Hannah took over my education. Over the 2 years I spent with Ms. Hannah, I realized she had groomed our class into having to become more adult and had to survive the dangers of high school. She also created a new learning environment where we could learn by having a class discussion instead of a lecture. Ms. Hannah, by her nature, is a happy teacher with a passion to teach, and she instilled in us the same passion to learn that I know will carry on with me to high school. During my grade 8 year, Ms. McGinnis-Ray also taught our class math. She had been there to help us with everything, whether it was a math problem or printing a project. I'd like to thank her on the behalf of our class for giving us the skills to take with us into high school and the ability to take on any challenge with enthusiasm and confidence. Albert Einstein once said, "Education is what remains after one's forgotten everything you learned at school." After 10 years at St. Demetrius, we have learned how to learn, and we have been taught not so much what to think, but how to think, and that is the measure of our education. I believe our class has achieved great success and that we owe it to the incredible staff of St. Demetrius. We, the graduating class of 2016, have lived through the pains and horrors of no air conditioning for 7 hours a day, EQAO testing, terrible internet, winter storms, and the dreaded lost homework. Remember, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And to quote the famous philosopher/rapper DJ Khaled, the only reason we survived is because we the best. As we part our ways and go forward, I believe we each take with us the memory of the relationships we made at St. Demetrius and hold a special place in our hearts for these people. I know wherever I am in the future, I have the St. Demetrius staff and students to thank for making me the person I am today. I wish all of you success and happiness as we have together created a strong foundation that will carry us to limitless achievements. Greatness is in our future, so let us begin our journey by never forgetting what we had started here so humbly at St. Demetrius so many years ago. Thank you. As a token of our appreciation, please accept these flowers for the wonderful work you've done over the course of the school year.
Thank you, Lukian, for your wonderful speech. I now welcome our principal, Ms. Bozic, for her address.
Good afternoon, Reverend Father John, Father Ivan, Father Peter, parents and guardians, teachers, staff, guests, and graduates. I too welcome you to the commencement ceremonies of June 2016. Graduation is one of those special occasions where we have the opportunity to reflect on the journey our graduating students have taken to this point, and also to contemplate the potential that each and every one of them possesses. This is a time when many thanks are due both to individuals and some organizations. First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank all the teachers and parents who have helped shape and nurture this special class of young adults in some of the most important years of their lives. A special thank you to their classroom teacher, Ms. Hannah, for helping these students complete their elementary school journey. I would also like to express my special thanks to the other grade 8 teachers, Mrs. Romanko, Mrs. Shafranska, Mr. Michaels, Madame Blodowska, Ukrainian French and music teachers for their work and support throughout this important year. We recognize that right from kindergarten, our students are educated and loved by an entire staff of dedicated professionals. Indeed, it took a whole community to raise and educate the graduates of this Eastern Rite Catholic school who are before us today. Therefore, special thanks are extended to their Ukrainian kindergarten teacher, Pani Hurska, and all their teachers from grades 1 to 8. We also recognize that it was through the joint efforts and collaboration of not only teachers and staff, but also parents, grandparents, and the clergy of our church that these students have become the successful trilingual graduates that they are today. And Lukian's speech is testimony to that. I would also like to extend my thanks to our Parent Council, who has supported this year's graduation financially, as well as the grade 7 parents who are supporting and assisting with the graduation reception. Our sincere thanks are also extended to the Ukrainian Credit Union and the Buduchnysk Credit Union for their most generous gifts to our graduates. Thanks would not be complete without a special word about the continuous support from the St. Demetrius Church community. In particular, I would like to sincerely thank Father John Tatarin for this year's support of the Grade 8 retreat that took place in June at Ancaster, and his help with preparing for today's Moleben and ceremonies. I especially thank Father John for his continuous spiritual guidance, support, and friendship. Also, a special thank you is extended to Father Ivan for his assistance at the retreat in helping prepare our students for their spiritual journey, and to both for celebrating here with us tonight. Graduates, it has been my sincere pleasure getting to know you over the past school year. We've had a lot of fun together. These students, our graduates, have participated in numerous sports teams and competitions. These students have led charitable work in the school community that involved our global outreach to students in need in Ukraine, as well as charitable work with local institutions in Toronto. Examples that come to mind from this year alone are Streams of Hope's Aid for Ukraine and Project Hope, a successful winter clothing drive to assist refugees coming to Toronto. And these students have helped build school spirit through participation in student council, organizing several spirit days. We could go on with many examples. As your principal, I wish to thank you for the many times you have risen to the occasion and represented your school very well. I am hopeful that you will take the lessons and valuable experiences that include beautiful Eastern Rite traditions and the culture from St. Demetrius Catholic School and use them in your future education and in your lives. Graduates, I wish you well in all your future endeavors, and it is my sincere hope that you look back on this school year with great fondness. As we celebrate the many accomplishments of our graduates here today, we share in the pride and emotion their parents are feeling as they witness this memorable milestone in their child's life. From the bottom of my heart, I would like to congratulate all of our graduates on a most successful and unforgettable grade 8 year. and I wish you all the best. We will miss you. Congratulations, and God bless. Thank you.
We have one final special presentation this evening. I ask Julian and Bogdan to step forward at this time.
At this time, we would like to take this opportunity to thank the most important people in our lives, our parents.
You have always been there for us when we needed you, and you continue to show your guidance and support in everything that we attempt to do.
As we start a new chapter in our lives, we want you to know how much your unconditional love means and how we appreciate the sacrifices you make for us on a continuous basis.
For your love, for always being there for us, for all the ideals and values that you have taught us, thank you. We truly love and appreciate you.
Will the parents of the graduates please stand as you receive the rose as a token of our appreciation for all you have done for us over the years.
I now call Ms. Bojek for her closing remarks.
We have had two lovely surprises here today, and I would like to thank the parents of our graduates for the lovely surprise and gift of flowers to the teaching staff that is present here today. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. As our formal graduation ceremonies come to a close, I would like to thank all of you, parents, families, and staff for attending today and supporting our new graduates of the class of 2016. In particular, I would like to sincerely thank Pani Szafrańska for leading the choir, consisting of Mrs. Rudy's and Mrs. Clancy's grade 5, 6, and 6, 7 classes, and the students themselves for their wonderful music, and Pani Jacekowska as well for the musical accompaniment. Also, I sincerely thank all the teachers and staff who have graciously helped coordinate this ceremony, as well as the reception which follows this portion of our evening. Not all of them are able to be present right here this afternoon. Yet, we know that the success of this graduation is due to all of the joint efforts that have been made. My deep felt gratitude goes to Reverend Father John Tatarin and Father Ivan Palisa, as well as Father Peter Shumelda, for conducting the Moleben and the blessing of icons for our graduates, as well as for providing spiritual guidance to our students over the years that they have been at St. Demetrius Catholic School. Following the recession of our graduates, I would like to invite everyone to an informal reception of light refreshments that will take place in the church hall. At this time, in celebration of our graduates, please join us in singing the school hymn, which you will find in the graduation program booklet towards the end.